Hi everyone, so I'm going to show you how I depot Nars eyeshadows. And I took out this thing here. I popped it out of there. And you can find tutorials on YouTube on how to remove those. So anyways, you can see here that I've gone and I've labeled everything on a piece of paper, and I just slid that right underneath. I didn't glue it to the bottom because, I don't know, I just didn't want to do that. So I just laid it in there and the magnets are holding it down. So you're going to need a piece of brown lunch bag paper or wax paper, something that's not going to go up in flames and act as a guard between the shadow and the the hair straightener. So I'm just gonna let that sit on there for a bit and let it get hot. There's a lot of blue in the Nars shadows, so you really want to let it kind of heat up. You're gonna need something thin. A butter knife will not work, it is too thick. You're gonna need like a steak knife might work. You just want to be super careful. I'm using one of those cheap little knives. You can get them at like Safeway or even the dollar store. Those are actually really good knives and they're super sharp and they're just little guys. But that's what I'm using. It works perfectly. So I'm just going to let that get hot. I'm going to try and, but you'll see it's not ready because it's not going to just pop out. See how it's not just popping out? If it was ready, it would just slide right out. So I'm going to let that sit on there for a little bit longer. So I'm going to try it now. And see right there, that little crack? That's where I'm going to stick the knife and wedge it out. So I'm going to put it right in there. And you want to do it against a surface. So see how it pops right in there? And watch me just wiggle it and watch it pop out. See how it pops right out? You don't have to force it. Don't try and force it because you will break the eyeshadow. I've done it before to the first Nars shadow I ever tried to depot. So I'm just going to put that back on there and let that heat up. If you were to just leave that on there, the plastic is naturally going to push up the metal pans with the shadow in them and will separate itself. But I don't like to wait for it to get to that point. I like to just pop them out myself. So I'm just going to let it get a little bit warm. And then you'll see here, see the metal, between the metal and the plastic, there's not a lot of space to work with. Again, that's why you need something thin. And I'm just going to kind of wiggle it, get it in there, wiggle it, and just pop it out. These should just pop out too. If they don't just pop out, let it heat up longer. Let it warm up a bit more. So I'm just going to flip it over. And then I'm going to do the same to the other side and then flip it over. And you'll see I'm going to be using, it's like this magnetic tape, and it comes in like a scotch tape kind of container. And I'm just going to get a piece long enough to put across both eyeshadows. So about that long. And put it right across both of them. Just like that. It's super easy, and I'm just going to place it in there. So I hope you all learned something from this and enjoyed this, and we'll see you later. Bye.